Hey guys, it's Scott here from AnimeBlurayUK, and today I'll be unboxing the Collector's Edition Blu-ray release of the Heroic Legend of Arslan Series 1 Part 2, which will be available on, as you can see, Blu-ray and DVD from the 26th of December, if it's not already gone past that date already. So yeah, let's get straight to it. So start off with, we have the front of the box, which as you can see has Arslan and the masked vigilante. I've completely forgotten his name, so I'm just going to call him the Masked Man from now on the front cover. And then as per usual with Universal style, we've got a little bit of a leaflet that goes around the actual art box with the information. Of course, the front featuring the Blu-ray logo, Universal logo, BBFC logo, and the name of the series. The spine, once again, features on one side the information that the series is, and then on the other side the actual sort of all the different armies that are involved in the series. On the bottom we then have the information displaying what audio options and subtitle options they are, which remains exactly the same as they were on the previous set. Obviously it's a top loading collector's edition art box, which as you just saw, the contents go into the top, which that uniform continues with all of their collector's edition releases. Moving on to the back, we then have the info sheet which spins around to the front, whereby we've got a beautiful shot of the collector's edition content, as well as a singular screenshot, synopsis of what you can expect from the series, a brief rundown of what you can expect from the collector's edition content, which you can see art cards, poster, art book, trading cards, all packaged into this digipack and art box style. And then underneath that we have yet again a list of all the people involved with making the series. So all the small writing is sort of like grey on black, which is difficult to read. All of that text there is basically explaining that the animation director, the script writer, and so forth. So once again, Universal Pictures are continuing the trend they started with Seraph of the End Series 1 Part 1 all them many months ago. Feels such a long time, but it's actually only been a couple of months. But yeah, so it's great to see that Universal Pictures are continuing this trend of releasing collector's edition sets that are at a reasonable price, as these only cost around about £40, and B, feel a bit premium, especially when you compare them to Anime Limited. If you've seen other unboxings, you will notice that I keep explaining that the quality feels much more durable and stronger than Anime Limited releases. I've got nothing against Anime Limited sets, but if I were to prefer somebody making them, then I prefer obviously Universal sets as opposed to Anime Limited sets. But Anime Limited have had some pretty decent collector's edition sets as well. So I'll give you one more tour around the box. So we've got the front cover, we've got the spine, whereby it says Heroic Legend of Arslan Series 1 Part 2. Got the other side of the spine, which has some of the, like I mentioned before, emblems for the different armies involved. We then have, if I just get this piece of plastic out of the way, the back cover, which, as I mentioned before, is an info sheet. And then once you fold it down, we get welcome to some more artwork, which, to be fair, looks pretty awesome. We have Arslan and Daryun, as well as in the background a fiery castle going off. Personally, that is my favourite piece of artwork from this collector's edition set. So, I mean, I would have preferred that on the front, I guess, but who knows? Just looks great. But yeah, that's what you can expect from the chipboard art box. And then on the inside, we've got a wonderful array of collectible content, if you want to call it that. So first of all, we've got a selection of character art cards, all of which are like a bit of an A5, normal like Christmassy card type size. But interestingly enough, each one has a different type of artwork, and then on the back it says an episode number. So I'm going to guess that the cards here all relate to something that occurs in that particular episode. So in retrospect, we have 12 different cards, each of which featuring a different artwork on the front, and on the back it says Heroic Legend of Arslan episode 14, episode 15, episode 16, and so forth. So not quite sure what the story is there, but it is quite a nice touch. I mean, double-sided, they are quite thick, they are quite rugged. I mean, it's quite actually difficult trying to get them out of this little paper holder that holds them all together. But yeah, they're a lot more bigger, durable and stronger than other collectible art cards that I've seen in other collector's edition sets, and they are, in retrospect, a bit stronger and a bit better quality than previous Universal Pictures anime collector's edition sets, so that's always a good thing. But as you can see while I'm flicking through here, there's lots of different artwork, some of which are pretty cool, such as this one. That's quite funny, I find, as well as the next one, whereas others not so great, but there's a nice variety there and sort of gives you that added bonus that we don't get to see often in the UK. Moving on, we then have the character trading cards, which there's 4 of in total in this set, which once I get it open, you'll get to have a close look at. Yet again, falls in line with the previous Heroic Legend of Arslan Series 1 Part 1 sets, whereby we have different character art and different character information per card, and it's double-sided, so it makes it feel like it's a bit of a trading card. So we have Narcissus, Alum, Alfred, and then the new character in the second half of the series, which is Jaswat. And as you can see, gives you sort of a breakdown of their stats, bit of an artwork, and then background. Also, if you pre-ordered from selected retailers, you will get a bonus trading card, so that's always good to note. But moving them cards out of the way for a moment, we're then welcomed with a double-sided poster, which one side has Narcissus and Daryun on the front, and then the other side has the other 2 characters, Jaswat, and I've forgotten the other guy's name, but he always makes me chuckle. But yes, double-sided poster, so you can choose whichever side you want to display it, if you do want to display it on your wall. Now, the final piece of the collectible content included with this collector's edition is the art book / character guide / sketch drawing. Personally, this is probably one of the best books that I've ever seen Universal Pictures produce, as it's double-sided. It's really weird how they've done this one, because you go from normal UK reading, as we are here, and you get all this wealth of information, you know, concept character drawings, information about the episodes, information about the world, character breakdowns, different meanings of things, manga drawing illustrations, you know, staff related, some extra singular artwork, and then towards the end you can spin it round, and then you get the key animation book, whereby we get a selection of pages that relate to like the sketches and drawings and concept artwork used to actually make the series. So it's like a 2-in-1 book. Kind of reminds me of the Neo magazine in a sense, where you've got one side which is news and reviews, and then the other side is a feature. But the actual book material is strong and has a bit of a rubbery effect to it, so that's quite nice. But yeah, one of the best art books, both in information and quality, that I've ever seen from an anime release. Finally, as I'm waffling on a little bit, we have the Digipak casing for the Blu-ray discs, which, as per usual, has 2 pieces of artwork on the left and right hand side, you know, or front and back, and then we have one singular artwork piece that's spread across the 2 sections for this Digipak design, all of which looks fantastic. And then on the disc artwork, you'll notice it's a bit crowded once again, but this is the universal standard of making a anime release, so not a lot we can really do there. But it looks a lot better than Seraph of the End's artwork. It's a bit darker, things stand out a bit more, and we've got some pretty cool action scenes going on both discs. So yeah, so that's pretty much what you can expect from the Heroic Legend of Arslan Series 1 Part 2, and here's all of the content displayed out, which goes neatly into this wonderful collectible chipboard art box, which is right here. So this set will be available on the 26th of December as a collector's edition Blu-ray and a collector's edition DVD, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this video.